Roll sound.
You guys keep the volumes up. You got wind and vortex going here. Okay, ready?
Settle, quiet, please.
Let's shoot, Steve.
Here we go.
Hey guys, how you doing? We're hanging out on the set of Minutemen. I'm Nicholas Braun, I play Zeke.
I'm Jason Dolly, I play Virgil.
And I'm Luke Benward, and I play Charlie.
So, since we don't have a real time machine, we are gonna...
What?
What do you mean?
We don't have a real time machine?
No. Well, they didn't...
What's that thing in there?
That's a prop. Yeah, it's like metal and wood, and it's a prop. They didn't tell you?
Oh, is that where the
right?
term movie magic comes from?
Yes, but more specifically, Disney magic.
Nice.
Right? See?
Woo!
There we go. So, since we don't have a time machine, we do, however, have the power of digital editing and green screen. So we're gonna rewind back in time and show you how it's done.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He just put it into words. Let's go. Woo!
I particularly love doing my own stunts. It's actually me in there doing my own thing.
The most fun thing about shooting this movie's probably been the stunts. This is my boy, Don. Everybody, meet the strongest man in the world. This is Don Shanks.
I'm the stunt coordinator.
Taught me how to dive like a man. Taught me how to be a man.
That's my favorite part, the stunts. I drove the car through a bunch of cheerleaders and hit a mat.
We're setting up for a fly rig here that they're going to be doing the flying and spinning, you know, through the vortex and stuff.
Definite flying envy.
This is so much fun.
Can't wait till I get up there and show them up. You'll see. You'll see, Luke. You'll see.
What?
Oh, I'm excited.
Wicked head rush.
Doing good.
That's fun.
So we don't really know exactly what goes on with the vortex.
So we're gonna go ahead and toss it to Dan Schmidt.
Who's our visual effects guy?
In a movie like this, visual effects are a key character. The vortex was conceived of as being a snow tornado.
We get to jump around and jump through the vortex, do all sorts of crazy stuff.
The first couple times they get thrown out of the vortex, it's completely wild and it's completely out of control. We used the real actors as much as we could.
We're going to get you going flying off into the vortex.
We're taking him right at the top of his jump and we're transitioning him to the second green screen element.
I'm always focused on the comedy behind the stunts and the special effects.
That's a cut. That's a print. We'll do one more.
And more stunts with green screen.
Yeah! Woo!
Lev El Spyro is one of the coolest guys I've ever met. As soon as I met him, I knew it was going to be a fun shoot.
Yeah.
Lev is kind of like a kid himself, so he worked really well with all of us.
Everything's been fun. Lev is great to work with.
And of course, there's the cameras right there.
Hi, Disney Channel.
Yes!
I mean, I feel bad that I don't have some horrible story, but we've just been having so much fun.
Here we are, playing a little frisbee/football when we should be working.
We've just been thrilled with this cast.
We have a blast.
That almost looked choreographed.
When I first started rehearsing with them, they were incredibly bonded. They make my work quite easy. I mean, they're all incredibly talented.
He's all about realism and subtleties, which I think is really cool.
It's not a big, broad, farcical comedy all the time.
So many more moments, comedic moments brought out by working with Lev.
Life is cruel, and we like to point it out and laugh at it.
It's just so much fun to work with him.
I did pay them to say nice things about me.
He taught me everything I know. He
Taught him everything. Yeah. English. He didn't speak English.
I didn't speak English. I actually spoke Hibanese.
Okay, nobody's gonna believe that. Give me the 20 back.
All right, the snowsuit guy.
I came up with the snowsuits for the Minutemen.
Who are those snowsuit guys?
And they're all white, and they're really tight-fitting.
I've been looking for something form-fitting that would highlight these massive guns.
Bro, you're built like a chihuahua.
And they have fur on the collars and stuff. Where did you get these? Jeanette's dad works at Ski World.
It gets cold when you time travel.
They make me feel like a superhero.
We've had to wear the suits in 100-degree weather, like completely strapped up, fur over our faces, goggles, sweating like no other.
All right, let's suit them up.
Rolling around in the snowsuits, running in the snowsuits, jumping in the snowsuits, diving in the snowsuits, tumbles. Anything that you can think of in the snowsuits, we've done it.
Getting suited up.
They look really cute in them, so.
We look really good in them.
Yeah.
I think that's the bottom line.
They look hot.
I left in a snowsuit last night.
This is Tennessee. We have a fun scene today where he has to be thrown into the vortex.
Camera speeding and action.
This guy's good. This guy's the most professional cat I've ever worked with.
All right, so this will be on the cat. Camera, action.
He's not messing up his lines.
Very vocal. He's a very vocal cat.
Yeah, he was just doing little improv stuff.
Yeah.
He's not a diva cat.
He's a very strong-minded cat.
We all know how independent cats are. And, but stop.
I shouldn't talk about this because I don't want my dog to find out that I'm working with a cat.
I'm putting a little bit of black on his nose because his double has a black nose. We have a really good stunt double for Tennessee.
This is our stand-in cat. We call him Stuffy.
And then they pull him back out, and then we put the real cat back in, and they'll be covering him with little fake ice, you know, basically like he's been through an ice storm, and they'll have him covered in ice.
That worked.
Whoa, a catsicle.
He's a star. Come back in one piece, okay?
Let's talk more about this kiss.
In this movie, I play a nerd, and she likes me, but I kind of
freaked out.
don't like her because I'm kind of like not into girls, just married to science. Towards the end of the movie, I have to go and save the world, and she kisses me, and I just freak out.
He kind of goes into paralysis.
On rehearsal, it was just kind of like right here, and then the real thing, it was right here.
I know he loved it.
He accuses me of bruising her arm whenever I grabbed her.
He actually bruised me.
It was the textbook. I think that it was a bruise on the arm from the textbook she was holding.
And it was like fingerprints.
It's not true.
Should have had her slap you in one take. That would have been funny.
Nick, you're laughing at me. You wish you had a kiss?
I do. I want one.
Luke is a good kisser.
If I had a time machine, I would go back in time to be a cowboy.
I would love to hear Beethoven symphonies performed back in Vienna.
I'd like to go back to ancient Greece.
I'd go back and see a Beatles concert.
You know what? I think I was going to say the same thing.
Or like
What?
Isn't that
You're gonna say
weird?
the same thing?
Yeah.
I'd love to go back in time and meet the Beatles or Elvis Presley or, you know, even my grandpa.
I want to go to a really cool concert, maybe like the Beatles.
If I could go back in time, I would want to see the Beatles in concert.
I love the fact that my cast knows the Beatles. I do. Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you had fun.
And since we still don't have a time machine, Luke. But we still do have
The movie magic part. The movie magic part. Did you hear that?
Whoa.
Wait, there's no dancing in our movie.
No, last I checked, it wasn't. There's no dancing in there.
Let's just go.
Dude, let's just go for it.
Together, we're there for each other.